Hey sunshine, welcome to my channel. This is Capari and I'm so stoked to have you here. I hope that you're having an amazing day and my reading can uplift your spirit even more. Just know that you're always being protected by your spiritual team any day, any time, okay? Well guys, today we have an amazing love reading. So today's reading is going to be all about what does your love life look like. So whether you're a single or partnered up, you can have a look at this reading and see if it resonates with your situation. So, this is going to be a very significant and also upcoming love life for you. If you're single and if you're partnered up already, feel free to take what resonates, okay? And let me introduce you to today's 4 groups actually. So for pile 1, you've got the religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. And also the stone of malachite. For pile 2, you've got very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And with the moonstone, a rainbow moonstone that is. Pile 3, you've got express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And also the lapis lazuli. And for pile 4, you've got the passion card. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And with the stone of carnelian. Alright, so please take a moment to take a deep breath to your heart space. And allow your intuition to guide you to the pile that calls out to you the most. And when you're ready, scroll down to the timestamps below and click onto your reading. And I shall see you guys in your reading. Hey there, pile 1. If you chose this card, religious factors, and also the stone malachite, this is going to be your reading all about what does your love life look like. Okay, so if you're single, buckle up. And if you are not single, you're welcome to take what resonates in this reading and see if it matches with your current situation. And always remember, guys, you've got free will. So if you don't like what you're seeing right now, you're very welcome to choose another pile or just claim whatever suits your situation. Alright, let's get going. For my pile number 1, what does their love life look like? What's the overall energies? And also the dynamic of pile number 1's love life, spirit. Okay, wow. So first of all, we have Archangel Haniel with divine joy. Beautiful. I'm already seeing you guys love life. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of joy. And I see that you guys may be very into like board games or like just games in general that encourages connection between you two. And also you know those games where like you have to solve like a mystery case, or like, oh, it almost fell into the candle. Anyways, yeah, those kind of board games where you have to solve like a mystery case. I see you guys really into solving mysteries, solving puzzles together, even playing chess together. I know it's a bit old school, but I just see you guys in your love life really having fun together and really enjoying the dynamic. Also enjoying, like, you know, nowadays, like, a lot of couples are hanging out, but they're constantly on the phone. But with you guys, I see you two, like, really giving each other the attention, really putting all your attention towards each other in terms of doing things together, of playing games, of like doing something, working on something, like creating on something together, which is a very beautiful energy. And also we have patience, long road ahead. Oh, so yeah, I see you guys just having, it's not so much about the love life in general, but I see a lot of you are currently single, and you might have spent a lot of time being alone, and also doing a lot of self inner work, doing a lot of shadow work, and looking at yourself and really healing those past traumas and heartbreaks that you may have experienced, pile number one. And I see it has been a very long road, but this person is going to be well worth the wait. This person's gonna be all that you ever wanted, because you've done a lot of inner work, because you have really clarified to the universe on what you really want, what kind of person you want to spend time with, and you're very discerning when it comes to relationships. If this person's not matching your energy, if this person is ever so slightly not committing or not giving you the 100%, you're not afraid to set your boundaries, and you're not afraid to withdraw your energy from the situation, because I see you guys wanting a relationship that's fully balanced, and also a relationship that will reciprocate. You know, like, if you're going to give yourself 100%, you guys expect the person to give you 100% back as well. So I see you guys not really going to tolerate any sort of BS from the other person. Like, if this person is ever so slightly, you know, not giving you like the attention that you deserve, or like this person's not like really putting you first, well, of course they're allowed to have friends, right? Of course they're allowed to spend time with their family. But if this person is constantly finding excuses to not to spend time with you, I see you guys being very blunt and tell this person to, like, you know, get lost, or just you're going to withdraw your energy. You're going to, like, let them know you worth so much better. Like, you're not afraid to turn your back and, you know, see you later. You really cherish your energy, and you really know your sense of self-worth, because you have done so much inner work. Pile number one. That's really beautiful. So I see this person coming in for you, like, in the future. It's going to be a very harmonious, very balanced state of relationship. I'm also seeing a lot of, like, higher chakras. So you guys are very intuitive when it comes to finding your match. And I see you guys really prioritizing spiritual growth, prioritizing the inner qualities of a person. And you're not going to tolerate someone who just operates from an egotistical perspective. You really want someone who is going to be very spiritually awoken, or someone who is very tapped into their inner self. This person coming in will be a vibrational match to your energy. and they will not be superficial. I see this person is going to be someone who's very deep, someone who can hold deep conversations with you, who's not just going to talk about the weather with you, you know, like someone you can actually co-create with. We talked about how you guys come together and creating something really beautiful. So I see you guys may have really a lot of common interest. Maybe you guys like love cooking together, or maybe you guys love, you know, are both passionate in terms of like music, or creating your own song, creating like your own business, or even like creating a social platform together. Yeah, I see this relationship, it's going to be a very harmonious. Another higher chakra, yeah, healing. I see you guys, well, both of you are very healing, obviously, and both of you have come, you guys have come a long way in terms of relationships. I see both of you having to, you know, really work on your inner self and really knowing what's best for you, and had to face a lot of, you know, rejections, have to face a lot of heartbreaks, and also, and I see you guys doing a lot of healing, right? So you guys may have done a lot of healing prior to meeting this person, and also I see this person as well, they have gone through a lot of challenges in their life, and they have learned to really heal their heart first. They know they cannot love another person with a broken heart. They know they cannot give when they're half empty. And you guys as well, pile number one, I see you both like coming together and with 2 cups being full, being filled, so that you don't have to wait for another person to fill your cup, because your cups are already full. So it's like 2 of cups, right? 2 full cups coming together, and it's going to create something even stronger, something even more emotional and deep. And you guys might be really good healers as well. Like you guys have very strong healing presence when it comes to your energy. So you guys, I see, will instantly pick up on each other's energy when you guys come in together, when you guys do meet together. And yeah, I see you guys moving forward. And we have the number 66. This really talks about like reciprocity, and also like harmonious relationship. And with the 6, it reminds me of the 6 of Cups energy. So this person is like part of your soul tribe, and someone who you feel really nostalgic, or someone who you feel very familiar with. It's almost like you have met this person before, like a deja vu sort of feeling when you guys meet together. Yeah, and it's good, and you guys are going to create so much in the future in terms of like healing and uplifting humanity in general, because I see you guys are really good at creating your own abundance without relying so much on each other. Of course, you guys are going to support each other, but I see you guys also being very fully functional and fully like responsible adults separately. And you guys are both very strong individuals. You guys can work individually, and when you guys come in together, it's going to create an even bigger spark, because you guys have so much to bring to the table. You guys have gone through so much, and you guys have acquired so much knowledge when it comes to healing yourself, when it comes to healing others, and also taking care of your own emotions. I see you guys working in the healing profession, either becoming like therapist, or you guys are just an advocate of abundance and joy, and maybe even like relationship therapist, or someone who's just very inspirational. And if you have a strong social presence online, I see you guys are going to have a lot of followers, and a lot of people will be inspired by your connection because of how harmonious your relationships is. And also, yeah, and people are going to ask you questions. I see you guys maybe going to interviews, or like even holding your own like podcast, or writing books about how to maintain a strong, successful relationship while not losing yourself, while still be able to have your goals and dreams, while still having your ducks in a row. This is so amazing, pal number one. Okay, what else? Not sure how to pronounce this. Imam Koli talks about the root. Talks about strong root. And also 3 plus 8 reduces to 11, which then reduces to 2. So yeah, I see you guys just being, it's almost like 1 plus 1 is bigger than 2. And again, we have this really vivid blue color that's almost like very healing, very serendipitous. Like, and I see a lot of water. You guys may have very strong water element in your charts, like Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. You guys are very in touch with your emotions, but at the same time, you guys know how strong emotions are, and you guys know how influential when it comes to emotions in human life. So I see you guys being deeply grounded, being deeply rooted, but also you guys are not allowing your emotions to dictate your relationship. Let's say if you're feeling a little bit emotional, or if you are feeling a little bit emotionally unstable or insecure, maybe something happened at your work, but you won't allow that, you won't bring those insecurities into your relationship. You won't bring those back home. I see you guys just being able to talk it out, being able to like be very responsible when it comes to your communication. Yeah, like with all the blue colors here, that's like a strong sense of throat chakra, where you guys are communicating, but at the same time you guys are also being very effective when it comes to communication. You guys are not going to be emotional. You guys are not going to allow external emotions to affect your relationship. Everything seems very grounded, and you guys are very very logical, very reasonable, and it's very easy for you guys to communicate. It's like there's no secrets in between you two. You guys are free to be authentic with each other. You guys are so like in touch of your authentic self, and there's no secrets hiding behind the curtains. There's nothing you have to hide with one another. That's really amazing. And we have caring connections here. Like, you guys are going to surprise each other so much, whether with gifts, whether with like surprising each other with like a nice dinner, with like a nice gift, or just taking each other out to different places. Yeah, again, with the number 14 here, is the card of Temperance. So it's a very nice and balanced relationship again. And again, balance and healing. Temperance talks about balance and healing. And also patience. Oh my gosh. Yes. And I see you guys just have so much balance energy within your connection. And it's like you guys don't even fight, or maybe you guys will have a little bit of minor disagreements, but I'm not even seeing like a major, like what do you call it, altercation, or like a major fight, a major outburst of emotions. Like, you guys are really effective. Like, if there's an inkling feeling that you are maybe suspecting your partner, like, why are they coming home so late? Or like, why do you smell like someone else's perfume? And you guys are able to really place it on the table and really communicate it. And maybe I see your partner would be very open about everything with you. Like, maybe your partner has to drive someone back home because they were so drunk. Or maybe your partner has to like work overtime because there's some, unexpected sort of task or unexpected error they have to adjust. But yeah, I see this relationship as a very open-minded and also very communicative. That's the word. Very communicative, and no secrets. Like, everything is out on the table, and everything is, you guys are not going to check each other's phone. You guys are not going to like ask around their colleagues like how they behave at work, or whether they've been seeing another person. Like, you guys are going to fully trust each other as well, because you are so fully invested and fully open when it comes to your relationship, and you guys really cherish each other. You guys really cherish each other by caring about them, by caring their emotions, by caring how they feel, because both of you, I feel like both of you had to learn with your past relationships, especially. You both have to learn what it's like to be left in the cold, or both of you may have experienced, what it's like to be kept in the dark, or what it's like to be, unnoticed, or like not feeling loved, not feeling cared about. And I feel like that is why you guys have been single for such a long time. I'm picking up like most of you have been single for a long time, even your partner. And when you guys come together, you guys are going to fully nourish this relationship and really cherish each other and really give it up to each other, because you know how delicate relationships are. But at the same time, you are both willing to put in the work. Relationships are only fragile when people don't put in the work, right? I see when both of you are willing to like strengthen this relationship, when you guys both see eye to eye, when you guys are on the same page and really communicate, if someone falls out of the loop, when something is off track, you're willing to communicate, you're willing to fix things, then this relationship is only going to be stronger and stronger, All right. I still have a lot more space here. Oh my gosh, let's keep going, Spirit. Anything else for my pile number 1? Like, you guys, the dynamic, this truth to be told. And again, open book. Like, there really isn't anything you guys are going to be hiding towards each other. And 14, again, you guys, number 14 again. So spirits is basically reiterating how important it is for you guys to tell the truth, and how important it is for you guys to be authentic with each other. And I feel like there isn't anything else you need to hide from each other. And I see you guys, this relationship is pretty, like, very harmonious, very smooth sailing. And I feel like it's going to be like, I feel like you guys have never experienced a relationship like this before. That is so healing, that is so soothing, that is just easy, right? There is no like hiding, there's no lying, or you have to like, I don't know, tell things to make each other happy. This relationship's just going to be easy, and it feels like you're just, you know, being with yourself. It's like there's no need to impress each other. There's no need to fabricate a lie or like, yeah, or pretend to be somebody else. Like, you can be fully authentic with each other, fully be yourself, fully be just, you know, who you are. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up on. Like, okay. And we have two cards here. We have Thorns. Weathering the changes ahead will bring a new and positive future. Yeah, you guys have gone through a lot of challenges. And with the Phoenix rising, oh my gosh, it's like a rebirth. And you see how similar this sort of dynamic, this sort of energy, be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. Like, I see you guys having to go through major changes, or like you guys may be going through major setbacks even at the moment, if you guys are single right now. Like, you guys have to go through a lot of trials and tribulations, and even like being hurt. I see you guys have to become a warrior almost, and there's this sort of feeling where you have to like burn bridges, or like really renew yourself. Like, how do I say it? It's almost like you have to reprogram your thinking, you know, because of some major challenges you guys had to face. You have to reprogram your brain. You have to like rediscover yourself, and it's almost like this new identity like birthing from inside of you that is going to attract this person in, because you're going through a major transformation right now. You're going through a major transformation right now. You are cutting out a lot of your past self. It could be like self-doubt, or it could be like fears. It could be your ego. Yeah, it's almost like an ego death, where you have to go through the dark night of the soul, where you have to surrender and let go of everything that you might have learned, everything you might be taught. You have to let go and reprogram yourself and give birth to this new identity, like embracing this new identity, moving forward, coming forth. That is so much stronger, that is so much wiser. And also this new identity that's birthing within you is like a brand new version of you, power number 1. And And this version is so much stronger, and it's going to attract this person towards you. Yeah, the fact that it sits like right underneath the healing card, it's like you have to do a lot of healing. I see you guys have spent a lot of like restless nights, a lot of sleepless nights, you spend a lot of time letting your emotions out in order for you to get into this place of like certainty, being certain of yourself, being certain of your energy, and also being certain of your love life, of your partner, and trusting that this will all unfold. But you have to go through this like major transformation within you. And you've done a really good job, pal number one. Like all this major shift in your energy, it's because it's your angels and your guides setting you up for meeting this person and having this harmonious relationship, right? So yeah, embrace the change, embrace this healing, and don't be afraid to face your fear. Don't be afraid to face your insecurities, because by understanding yourself more, you can be more sure of yourself, and you can become more powerful within yourself, because you don't have to hide any aspects of yourself. You're so aware of your own strengths and also weaknesses, but you won't let your weaknesses bring you down, you know? Like you are fully aware of your insecurities and your weaknesses, and also you're going to think of your weaknesses as a blessing, because that is what makes you unique, right? Like, we're all humans, and we're allowed to have weaknesses. We're allowed to be insecure about ourselves, you know, whether it is our body image, whether it is about a certain maybe a history of ourselves that we may not, you know, want others to know. But with you embracing that part of yourself, you guys are going to come out so much stronger, because you guys know that you are, no matter what you have gone through, like you are still worthy, and you are still going to trust that this connection is going to unfold. This person's going to come forward and embrace everything that you are. Okay, this is such a lovely energy, pile number one. Okay, let's get into your tarot. We'll leave that card here. Let's get into a tarot card so we can see what sort of blessings and also challenges when it comes to this relationship, when it comes to your love life. We have Ace of Wands, blessings and challenges of your love life. Three of Pentacles for pile number one, Spirit. Blessings or challenges in terms of their love life. Can do one more. I can do one more. Okay, let's do one more shuffle. Blessings and challenges for my pile number one, please. Anything? No? And I guess we'll take the back of the deck. No. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. There we go. Okay. Alright, you guys. Oh, wow. Wow. I mean, everything seems so positive here, pile number one. So first of all, you've got the Ace of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Death, Five of Cups reverse, and Knight of Pentacles. We've got Scorpio energy, we've got Capricorn energy, we've got Aries, we've got Virgo. But okay, yeah, you guys definitely have gone through a lot. And even when it comes to this relationship, I feel like you guys are going to really shift each other in a good way when it comes to your love life. So first of all, Ace of Wands, your love life is going to be so fiery, so passionate, because we talked about how you guys are so like creative, and you guys are very good at, yeah, again, like working together. Three of Pentacles, we talked about how you guys are very good at working together, like creating something of your own. Like I really see you guys creating something magnificent together, like a healing practice, a channel, a social channel, a platform, a podcast, a business, whatever it is, you name it. And I also see you guys are both going to be really passionate when it comes to creating things together, and also your minds are really similar, because I feel like you guys have a lot of common interests, right? A lot of common hobbies, so you guys may enjoy doing the same things together. Maybe both of you are very outgoing and outdoorsy, or both of you are very like adventurous. Both of you could be very like emotional or articulate or knowledgeable. You know, love studying, love exploring, etc., etc. But yeah, you guys just, when it comes to your love life, there'll be a lot of like passionate moments, okay? Even like physical passionate moments, okay? That's for sure. But I also want to touch on, yeah, like new projects, like, and maybe you guys may come from two different backgrounds, but you guys are able to merge your expertise together. So let's say you're coming from, I don't know, like a creative artist, or like a designer, and your partner is like from a corporate or what is it, like a marketing background. And you guys may come together and, you know, merge your skills together, and to create something really extraordinary. Something that is, you know, like, I don't know, marketing, outgoing, helping, maybe helping businesses in terms of like marketing and designing, or like revamping their businesses, or like revamping, yeah, others' relationships as well. I see you guys giving out really useful advices, giving out really yeah, useful ideas to people who probably have been struggling in terms of their relationship, or maybe people just don't feel inspired anymore, and you guys are going to come in together and bring in that enthusiasm and bring in that passion for these people again. Yeah, and I feel like a lot of people will notice you. A lot of people will notice how well you work together. It's like a dream team. You guys are like, yeah, coming together as a dream team, because you guys are equally passionate, and you guys are also equally compatible. Like your strengths and weaknesses just merges so perfectly. So yeah, it's going to be like a dream team working together. It's so wonderful. And also with the death card here, I see you guys may have had to change some of your old belief system. We talked about major transformation just before with the phoenix, right? You guys have to go through major transformation in order to birth a new identity, in order to birth like renew your whole energy and step into this new timeline to get into this relationship, to attract this love life of yours. So I see this death is very significant when it comes to this love life, when it comes to this relationship. Because this is a major shift for you. This is a major like epiphany moment. And to be honest, like not a lot of people can endure when something major is shifting in their life. Let's say when a person loses their job, let's say, or like when a person loses a family member, like fingers crossed, I don't want that to happen to you guys, but just an example, when a person loses their job or loses a family member, it is a major transformation. Like it is very hard for a person to deal with, right? But you guys are managed to transmute this energy and able to use this experience and use this strength to propel you forward, to inspire you to do more, to really cherish the moment you have right now. You know, because we have lost something so endearing to us, we will start acknowledging the present moment. We'll start appreciating what we currently have, and then we will start to cherish, you know, what we have. And I feel like with this experience that you guys have acquired, it's going to serve as an inspiration for others. It is going, like, you guys are going to use this experience to advocate as a advocate for others in terms of how they can live their life better, in terms of how, you know, people around you should view life in general. They shouldn't be wasting any more of their precious time. You know, you guys are going to like really open the eyes of so many people around you. Like, see this inner light as well. Like, you guys are going to shine light into the darkest places on this planet, and no one's probably dare to talk about, you know, this sort of things. And maybe you guys are strong enough or brave enough to talk about, you know, the transformation, or like what you have gained, what sort of knowledge you have gained through the relationships, or like the experiences you may have had. And yeah, it's going to be very uplifting for others, very motivating. That's why I see you guys as being a motivator and inspiration, and a lot of people will look up to you guys, really admire this connection that has you, both of you guys have withstand a lot of like tornadoes, a lot of like thunderstorms. Yeah, it's just like the world has turned upside down, but like you guys persevered onward. You know, like you guys marched forward so fearlessly, so courageously. And this is what inspires the people around you. Pile number 1. Yeah, what else am I seeing here? So Five of Cups reverse. I see you guys also, well, being hopeful is a very it's a very strong quality, because I see a lot of people loses hope after a major change, after a major transformation, but you guys persevered, right? We talked about how strong you guys are. You know, you're being able to move on from your challenges, and I see you guys and coming forward as very stable, very strong, and very grounded, and also deeply rooted, because we had the card talking about you guys being deeply rooted. This card, I just see you guys, no matter how crazy the world around you has become, you guys are going to stay grounded and stay strong, and it's not going to affect you. It's not going to affect your soul, affect your heart space, because you guys have seen it all. You guys have experienced so much already, right? And that is why this relationship will come through as a very strong and very long lasting. So this is your love life, you know, pile number one. Like, this is going to be the love of your life. This is going to be a very stable, very strong, and very grounded relationship. And I really love that for you guys, because you guys deserve it, right? You guys have waited for so long. You guys have been very patient. You guys have been very hopeful when it comes to waiting for your partner to come in, while being inspired, while being strong and doing your own things, you know? Like, there may be a lot of people already like married, or like most of your friends maybe already have boyfriends, girlfriends, even having kids, and you guys are like, okay, shit, I'm being left alone. But you guys are not. Like, the universe hasn't forgotten about you. It is because of how much you guys have to go through. It's almost like a labyrinth. You guys have to like navigate yourself around in order to meet your partner, in order to meet your soulmate, to have this love life. But at the end, everything's going to be worth it, you know? Okay, let's get into Spirit's advice when it comes to your love life. So for my pile number one, please, Spirit, what advice do you have for my pile number one when it comes to their love life? What advice do you have for pile number one? Okay, so Page of Crystals, Queen of Crystals, Knight of Wands, Seven of Stars, and oh, hang on, sorry. This is actually an extra card from this deck. It's the Self card. It's about going within. Very interesting. Okay, so I need a sip of coffee, so if you'll excuse me. Right. So, pile number one, Spirit's advice for pile number one. Alright, so I see there will be some sort of negative. There's always like this sort of, I don't know, gossip around you, or like just people who will talk shit about you guys, like when it comes to your love life, because your love life is going to be so strong and so harmonious. I just feel like there will be some people who are either sour, who will just project their own insecurities onto you guys. Maybe someone who is jealous of your condition, of your connection. Um, yeah, but I feel like there may be a few sort of like immature energy or comments when it comes to you. Like even like, what do we call this? Like online bullying? Like, you know how people can actually leave negative comments or remarks on your like social platform. Maybe if you guys are creating something for your own self, I see there may be some people who are jealous or who has, you know, not so good intentions, and they might leave nasty remarks on your platform or like on your social media. But I see you guys being the queen of crystals. Like, you guys are going to be very strong because like you guys have mastered your emotions, and I feel like you guys have no need to like be afraid of this, you know, negative people around you. First of all, like, people are always entitled to what they want to believe, and you know, people are entitled to their own comments, but basically what they comment on is, you know, like ultimately reflects on them and not you, color number one. So whatever comments that they're going to leave, it's all about them, it's not about you, because we can only recognize things that we resonate with, right? So for example, if they say your platform is like so boring, or if they say your platform is like so dumb, so I don't know, uninspiring, like ultimately it is what they see, because that is who they are. They can only see the things that they resonate with. So I feel like you guys are not going to take these comments to heart. You guys are going to sit in your throne, like really strong and really unbothered almost. And you guys are going to, you know, hold a higher ground, and people will know, people will understand that these people are just, you know, leaving negative comments that ultimately reflects on them. Like, it's not about you. So you're not really going to be affected by those energy around you. You guys are just going to be standing or sitting in your throne and really like be in touch with your power, and also being very grounded. Like, it's not going to trigger any emotions. Like, all these people wanted is like triggering, you know, an emotion or like a reaction from you, but you're not going to give them any of your energy. I see you guys being very grounded, very in tune, and also very wise when it comes to this card. It also reminds me of the High Priestess. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of like the throne and also the crown. Like, you guys are going to be very intuitive, and you guys are going to like not being bothered, and also you guys know better. You guys are very in touch with your higher self and with your intuition, and you guys know intuitively what sort of people are good for you and what sort of people are just there because they're insecure, because they want something from you. So yeah. Okay, what else, Spirit? And I'm also seeing with the Knight of Wands here. Yeah, Spirit wants you to know, keep your passion going. Like, usually with the Knight of Wands, it's like a horse, right? But in your case, it's a freaking unicorn. Like, you guys, like, dare to dream, you know? And also dream bigger. Like, no dream is ever too big. Just remember that. Like, you're able to achieve what you set your mind to achieve. So be brave and be courageous, and also dare to dream. Dare to believe in your dreams. Also believe in your own power of manifestation. And with your own inner passion, you guys are going to achieve so much in your like connection and also within yourself. Like, this talks about, you know, you guys achieving so much and not being bothered by the people around you. Like, you guys are working on your own pace. You guys are not comparing yourself to others. And that's just so much passion going on. And you guys just, I see you guys being very focused on whatever you're doing, right? Whatever you are producing or like creating, either with your partner or with yourself. But you guys are going to, yeah, spend a lot of time nurturing your work. Also, the Seven of Stars, like, you guys are spending a lot of time watering your plants, nurturing your garden. This is like your garden of, you know, your work, your creativity, your creation. You're going to spend a lot of time, like, nourishing your garden. And people are not invited, you know, to your party unless they are, you know, truly your friends or like truly your soul tribe. I feel like you guys are going to be very protective of your energy, and you guys are going to only allow the people who are vibrating on the same level as you are into your garden, which is amazing. And yeah, with the Self card, I see you guys being very introspective as well, like working on yourself, while you may be working with your partner or working with your soulmate. But I see you guys also ultimately enjoying spending time alone. Or it could be spirit telling you to spend more time looking like in the mirror. Like, literally, sometimes we see so much more when it comes to, you know, reflecting on ourselves. Like, if you guys keep a journal, this would be a really good opportunity to look at yourself and also look at your thought patterns. What kind of things you guys normally say to yourself? You guys really want to look at yeah, what sort of language do you speak? By that I mean not literally, but like, what sort of things you say to yourself? What sort of are you being uplifting? Are you being positive? Are you being gentle with yourself? Or are you being very blunt? Are you being very like inconsiderate? Or like you are bashing yourself because of a minor setback or like a minor, you know, error? Like, it is really useful when it comes to reflecting on ourselves, when it comes to reflecting on the choices that we may have made. It's really important to, yeah, look at the choices that we have made so far in your life and think about what has triggered those thoughts, or what may have triggered yourself to choose those options, or choose your friends, like, even because we get to choose our friends. So look at the people that you surround yourself with. Oh my god, I'm losing it. Spirit, okay. Look at the people who you surround yourself with. Like, are these people vibrating on the same level as you are, or you're just around these people because of the sake? Maybe they have been there since like kindergarten, or like they are, I don't know, your sister's friend, or like these people are like, you know, always hanging out in bars and drinking and like talking shit and gossiping, you know. Like, look at the people around you and you will find so much more about yourself, because they say we are equivalent to the 5 people who we are the closest with. So look at the people who you surround yourself with. Like, maybe you had to cut cords in terms of friendships, or like in terms of the people you associate with, you know. Yeah, so this is just food for thought from your spiritual team. Okay, so is there anything else, Spirit? I guess we'll just go into the final part of your reading and see, yeah, just look at the final messages when it comes to your love life. Any final messages for my pile number 1 in terms of their love life? Okay, all right. So we have a new beginning. Oh my god, so for most of you, this relationship, this love life that you are attracting will be brand new to you. So a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. We have this word again, like passionate. Passion is such a strong energy within your reading. Okay, we have my beloved. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we're always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. This is so true. Like, I feel that even though you guys are physically apart, maybe you don't even know who your person is. Pile number 1. Like, they're energetically there. They're energetically there for you already, because you guys are so close. You guys are so strong in terms of your spiritual connection. Like, there's nothing missing, because you guys are always being connected. Even if you're not, you know, physically together. Oh, that's so sweet. Alright, and freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Again, from your person, to dream big and not to put down yourself, like not to ever be afraid to dream, you know. Like, the sky is the limit. You have so much freedom to think about what you want to achieve, and there's no stopping you. Like, you guys are going to achieve so much, and you guys are going to like manifest everything that you ever wanted. Is going to be here within your love life. So yes, I'm loving your reading, pile number 1. Thank you so much for being here, and also like to thank your guides and angels for helping us with our reading today. I hope that you've enjoyed your reading. Your likes and subscribes mean the absolute world to me. I'm sending you all my love and light. Keep rocking the world like a star. I believe in you. Until next time, guys, take good care of yourself, and I shall see you in the next one. Ciao! Hey there, part 2. If you choose the card very soon, and also the rainbow moonstone, this is going to be your reading. All about what does your love life look like. So without further ado, I'm just gonna tap into your energy. Alright, Spirit. So what does part 2's love life look like? You guys can be single. This is going to be your future love life. Or if you're already experiencing love, then obviously this is going to be your current love life. Or even a potential romantic interest love life that's around you at the moment. So tap me into part 2's energy. Archangel Ariel. We have elemental magic. Ooh, it's really good. This card always reminds me of the magician card. Elemental magic. It's like you guys are powerful manifestors. And what do we have? Speak up. Use your voice to express yourself. We also have trust, faith in the power of the universe. I keep smelling ham for you guys. I don't know why, but I've got some sage on and like candles, and nothing here should smell like ham. So I don't know why it's coming through. Maybe you guys are having ham, or like, I don't know, maybe you guys will be cooking a lot of ham with your partner in your love life. Anyways, so we've got yeah, Archangel Ariel. It just reminds me of like how you guys are going to manifest each other if you guys don't already know this person, if you guys are still currently single. I see you guys like setting the intentions and like even having a visual board, or even like writing down the qualities of this person you want to attract, and also speak up and trust. So with this energy, I feel like the person that you will be dealing with, or you are dealing with, is someone who is quite shy, or like someone who may be an introvert. That's why yeah, Spirit is encouraging you to speak up and like express yourself, and also allow your feelings to be heard, because I see you guys being actively manifesting, also being actively like asking the universe to bring this person towards you, like this love life that you're trying to manifest. So maybe you will be meeting this person very soon, but Spirit is asking you to like express yourself and yeah, clearly decide what you want. Here we go. So you guys get to decide who you want and what kind of love life you want. But it's all up to you to like express yourself and speak up to the person of interest. It's not like this person's going to magically appear at your doorstep. I see you guys having to like maybe go on dating websites, maybe you guys having to like show yourself, present yourself. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know why I'm picking up on how you're going to meet this person instead of what this love life looks like. Yeah, I mean, it does seem like you guys are trying to like actively manifest this person, right? And also the fact that you chose very soon, I think you guys really want to draw this person in. That's why I'm getting this message of you guys are the one who is being actively manifesting and actively asking the universe for this love life. Yeah, and you guys, that's really good. You guys are trusting the universe, bringing in this person for you. So we have courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Also have regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Let's actually pop them down here. Yeah, you guys may have missed an opportunity before. That is why, like, Spirit is asking you to, like, express yourself. Yeah, maybe you guys may have missed an opportunity before. Maybe you guys didn't have the courage to speak up, or didn't have the courage to say yes to a connection or to a person. And I'm hearing, like, Taylor Swift's Back to December. Like, this is me swallowing my pride, standing in front of you, saying I'm sorry for that night. It's like you guys are having that regret of a past situation, but then you are speaking up. You're finally at the doorstep of this person, but it may already be too late, that kind of thing. Oh my god, I love this song though, even though it's a sad song. We have self-love here. So number 61. Yeah, you guys are definitely learning that self-love. So for you guys, I'm seeing the love life you're getting right now. There's not so much emphasis really on the love life. Like, you know, we can pick whatever topics that we want to get, but Spirit will always, like, take over the reading by what they want to show us. So I believe this is what Spirit wants you to know right now. To focus on self-love. Like, you guys may be experiencing regrets. You guys may be experiencing, like, some type of setback. But you're being encouraged to find the courage. Okay, stop that. You're being encouraged to, like, yeah, really speak up and really able to express yourself. Like, use this experience as your, what do you call it? Like a stepping stone for your future love life. I see your spirit guides encouraging you to become more open, become more proactive, and also become more confident in yourself. You guys may have not had the confidence before in terms of accepting a situation or, like, accepting a person into your life. That is why self-love is very prominent here for you guys. For you to learn to accept yourself and love yourself in order for you to be free in a relationship. We don't want to get into a relationship where we don't love ourselves, where we only give all our attention to our partner. We want to get into a relationship when we have already mastered self-love and self-respect, so that we can give to each other equally. So Spirit is, yeah, really encouraging you to embrace the self-love and also embrace not to be afraid to express yourself, and also not to be afraid to show your authentic self. Like, you have to be confident in your own power, and you also have to be comfortable in your own skin. If there's something that you don't like about yourself, maybe it's your facial features, maybe it's your body or your diet or your, I don't know, financial situation, like any sort of parts that you don't like about yourself, find a way to change it, to improve it. Um, in a healthy way, of course, like, you know, whether it is through diet, whether it is through like I don't know, buying new clothes or like trying new hairstyles, even smile more. Like when we smile, um and yeah, when we smile at strangers, we give this impression of us being very confident in ourselves, being very comfortable in our own skin, and it can really make us a lot more attractive than when we don't smile. So make sure you're being very generous with your smiles. Make sure you're being very generous with your yeah, with your love and with your spreading your joy and happiness. Okay. I know this is not what you guys are here for, but let's just go with it and see what else Spirit wants you to know. Okay, so we have the ninth house. So yeah, with the Sagittarius energy, this is all about adventurous, being adventurous, being joyous, being spontaneous in terms of life. Like Spirit wants you to really enjoy your life to in order to manifest your dream love life, because I see you guys already like actively doing the manifestation. But I guess there is things that you like are being encouraged to see, or things that you are being like encouraged to explore, being encouraged to like dive into. Maybe it's even like, you know, getting to know a new culture, getting to know a new language, getting to see a new place where you've never been before. It's all about the being curious about life. It's all about, yeah, being passionate, being curious, being, it's like, you know, being like an infant, like a baby, seeing the world for the first time, okay? Um, Embracing that joyful, curious, and also like fun energy. Like when you guys are having fun, you guys are going to be the most attractive and most magnetic. And I see this love life will like unfold naturally for you. So yeah. And you guys may be meeting your love interest when you are traveling as well. It's what I'm getting. Like when you guys are like visiting another country, or like, you know, going on a trip, and you may be meeting this person, you know. Okay, that's interesting. All right, Spirit. And we have the sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. Metatron is a very masculine, very strong archangel, and he looks over all the other archangels, I believe. And sixth chakra talks about using your third eye. So I guess it is about you guys tapping into like your intuition, you know, and trust. Yeah, the fact that it fell under the trust card, it's almost like you guys are already manifesting this person. You guys are already like intuitively drawing this person in. And I see Spirit wants you to trust in your own power and trust in your own masculinity, because it's very funny. We all have masculine and feminine energy. Feminine talks about attraction, like attracting things and receiving things, whereas the masculine talks about going out and do things. So at the moment, your spirit guides are encouraging you to embrace your masculine energy and really go out and explore, really go out and be curious, and also go out and meet new friends. I see you guys like expanding your social circle, maybe joining a new class, maybe joining like, I don't know, a new painting class, or like a new, like a hiking club, fishing club, whatever you guys are into. And by trusting where your intuition is guiding you towards, like, I see you guys will be open for your love life to, you know, unfold, for your love interest to come into your life. But first of all, you need to let your intuition to guide you to this place before you can manifest. So whether you guys are into, I don't know, yeah, painting, drawing, or being outdoor, going on hiking trips, going on like scuba diving, going on skydiving, it's just, there's this notion of like being curious and also like exploring. Yeah. And I see your person might be really fond of exploring as well. Like, I see really, when you guys are together, there'll be a lot of like exploration. There'll be like a lot of like adventurous times together. And I guess that is why like your spirit guides are asking you to lean into that energy, lean into your masculine side, lean into like exploring and like adventuring and seeing the world, because that will get you closer to this person. That will bring you closer to your love life. Or maybe if you already have this person in your life, this is what you guys are into, like exploring and seeing the world and like traveling and doing things together, like actively doing things, you know. That's beautiful. Okay, let's see if there's anything else your spirit wants you to know for my power number 2. Milk and honey, yeah. Like, it's going to be very joyous, a very sweet. In fact, like milk and honey, like they're both very sweet, you know. And I see you guys just like basking in the sweet nectar of your dreams, or like your exploration, your yeah, excursions, your traveling. It's going to like really broaden your horizon, and I see you guys are going to be really pleasantly surprised by how much fun you guys are going to have, you know, just going outside your comfort zone, just going to the places that you've never been before, and just allowing, you know, your intuition to guide you to this place. And yeah, and don't be afraid to meet new people. Don't be afraid to like make new friends during your trip, because I see you guys are going to have so much fun. Obviously, always, you know, take care of yourself, take care of your like safety first, and also take care of your belongings. Like when we're traveling, we always want to take good care of yourself. So if you're traveling, make sure you're bringing I don't know, a companion with you, like a friend with you. But if you're open to solo traveling, I think that's also really good. You know, if you enjoy like spending time alone and like seeing the world, because I do that a lot too myself, like going on an adventure and seeing new places and like taking pictures and really like living in the moment. You know, that is when you are the most attractive, you know, and that's how you going to master the self-love. Like, you're not seeking outside validation, you're not seeking that outside energy to fulfill you, because you're already fulfilled, because you've seen so much of this world, and you've understood that you are worthy, that you have so much experience, and you guys are very worthy, you know, and people love you. People love you. People are attracted to your joyful energy. So I see like spirit guides really asking you to embrace this joyful energy, and you know, just being very contagious. Okay, we've got the Eagle card. You will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. Yes. Yeah, and again, this is about traveling, like migrating, you know, to another country. Seeing the landscapes, like even you may be taking a flight as well, like going to another country, or like even national traveling, just visiting another country, visiting another city in your country. Could be something that will like broaden your horizon, and you know, allow you to, yeah, embrace that attractiveness, and embrace, yeah, the clarity and the strength and the courage, and allow you to become more confident in yourself. It's very interesting, like spirit sometimes just tells us, you know, not what we want to hear, but what we need to hear. So sometimes we just need to go with it, okay? But I see you guys having so much fun in life, and also you'll be able to meet so many amazing people like during your travel, and also potential love interest. And yeah, I feel like your love life moving forward will also be, you know, very, very fun, very easy, and very like, it's never a dull moment. It's almost like, because both you and your partner, you guys are both going to be very extroverted, or like at least very outgoing, and really enjoy being outdoors. So I see you guys having so much fun together in your love life, and also like there's a lot of landscapes, right? So I really see you guys like, I don't know, going on hiking trips, and like really embracing the outdoor. Um, yeah, just like flying all around the world, and this is going to be so much fun for both of you. Okay, I'm really loving it. Okay, anything else? And again, like with the milk and honey, like you guys may be like having picnics outdoor, or like having lunch like outdoor kind of thing. Yeah, I really see you guys enjoying the nature, and enjoying the moment together. Just the two of you. It's like, it's not about having a lot of people around you, or having a big friend group. You guys can have a lot of friends, but I see you guys are going to really enjoy life as you explore it, as you see more parts of the world. Like, you're going to gain so much knowledge, and you're going to have a lot of epiphanies in regards to how you're going to live life together, or like how you're going to like spend your time, you know. I feel like you're probably not going to like work in an office anymore. You're probably going to work somewhere that is like outdoor, work at a zoo, or like yeah, just really embracing the outdoor, the landscape. And being able to travel, like and maybe you guys will work in, as you know, those bloggers or like travel bloggers where you share the places that you've been. I see you guys, yeah, sharing a lot of beautiful moments together, the places you guys have traveled, you know, like camping outdoor or like experiencing, seeing like, I don't know, the most rarest creatures ever. Yeah, that is so lovely. Okay, so right now we're going to dive into your tarot reading. We're going to look at blessings and challenges in regards to your love life. So, Spirit, from a pile number 2, please. Blessings and challenges. Any blessings and challenges for my pile number 2 in regards to their love life? We have a Knight of Pentacles reverse, the Hanged Man reverse. Any blessings or challenges in regards to the love life? Right. Yeah, very interesting. Like, if you guys are workaholic at the moment, or if you guys are, let's see, Nine of Cups. If you guys are just spending a lot of time making the money, or like trying to make things, you know, make ends meet, I guess, or yeah, becoming financially stable, I feel like it's going to be a little bit challenging, because it's like your soul is calling you to explore, to like spend time in nature and travel, but at the same time you are struggling to make ends meet, so you guys have to like maybe spend a lot of time in the office, or like spend a lot of time just, you know, hustle and bustle and grind and work, and like maybe even have multiple jobs. And yeah, I see that maybe some sort of challenge, you know, when it comes to your love life. Yeah, and also I understand it is hard because, like, you know, we've all gone through it. Pandemic happened, and a lot of us have like lost our jobs, lost a lot of things financially, and that's just like global inflation that is happening right now. And I understand a lot of us are struggling, so I do feel you if you're struggling financially. Um, but do make sure you're always taking care of your health and taking care of your beautiful self. Um, yeah, especially when it comes to nourishing your body, and make sure not like always taking, getting takeaway food. Make sure you're not, yeah, getting a lot of junk food. Make sure you're getting a lot of nutrients into your food. Even if you don't have time to cook, make sure you are having a lot of fiber, having a lot of veggies in your diet, because I just feel like you guys really want to nourish your body. in order for you to like explore, in order for you to have even have the energy, right, to go and explore, to go and see the world. Like if you guys are not taking care of your body, you can't even go and see the world. Like you wouldn't want to, you know, have all these sort of health problems, yeah, before you even get old. Nowadays I see a lot of people like having medical conditions, arthritis or like osteoporosis, you know, even as early as 40s or 50s. And if you guys are not taking care of your diet, if you guys are not, you know, checking your, you know, calcium levels or like iron levels, and like replenishing all these nutrients into your body, it is going to be very hard moving forward, like really embracing your love life, because like we see a lot of movement in your love life. So yeah, definitely it's a yeah, significant message from your spiritual team to take care of your body, and also not to like overwork yourself. Okay. And but I understand maybe you guys have been feeling like a limbo, a limbo. Maybe you guys been feeling like things are not, you know, moving at the moment. You really want to have the passion, you really want to have the financial means to like go travel. So if you don't, then I understand, you know, it's okay. Like you can always save up, you can always like, well, obviously you have to take care of your financial expenses first, you know, before like traveling, or before putting traveling plans first. So I just see you guys feeling a little bit disappointed when it comes to your love life, where you feel like nothing is happening. You guys are losing steam because of like you're not seeing this person, or like you're actively trying to manifest this person into your life, but you're not seeing like even their shadow, you know. You guys are not feeling their energy, and you guys may have been very disappointed, yeah, when it comes to your love life again. Maybe you have lost someone recently. I'm sending you all my love power too. If you have lost someone recently, or if you had to go through like disappointments, or like heartbreaks, or like regrets, because we did see you guys have to learn to express yourself. You guys have to learn to love yourself because of a certain experience. So yeah, my heart goes out to you, okay? Pile number 2, like things will definitely get better, but at the same time, I do understand your challenge right now, what you're going through right now. But rest assured, like your spiritual team is here. Your spiritual team is, you know, actively working on your behalf to make sure you're on the right path, and make sure your person is going to be attracted towards you, and make sure you guys are going to meet in the end. So yeah, don't lose hope, don't lose faith, pile number 2. And yeah, I see you guys are going to yeah, someone is going to be very curious about you. Pile number 2. But I do want to get into your advice though, because I do feel like there's something more that I may want to clarify with the advice from Spirit. So let's do that. Alright, so Spirit, for pile number 2, please. What advice do you have for pile number 2? What advice do you have for pile number 2, Spirit? Any, yeah. Can do one more. Turns out to be 2 more. Okay. So we've got, yeah, the 3 of Stars, the 3 of Pentacles, High Priestess reverse, 9 of Stars, Knight of Crystals reverse, 10 of Cups reverse, and 6 of Crystals. Yeah, you guys are definitely healing from a situation. The fact this 2 came out, like someone you thought would be the love of your life. You're moving away from this person, or yeah, away from that energy. My heart goes out to you, pile number 2. I understand healing is one of the hardest thing to deal with in this lifetime, but unfortunately all of us have to go through healing, a healing journey, some sort of healing journey, you know, to mend our heart, to understand that we are ultimately in control of our emotions. Okay, but let's get into the advice. So I'm seeing, yeah, it is time to really tap into your cooperating. And sometimes it doesn't need to be cooperating in a physical sense. Like, you could be cooperating with your spirit guides. You could be cooperating with your angels, you know, your spiritual team. I see you guys really drawing in the power of the divine to increase your financial abundance. So this could mean you guys are getting to know more outside of your work. Maybe you guys are learning new skills. I see you guys yeah, trying out different things. Yeah, learning an instrument, like literally, or you guys could be learning to, like, yeah, again, it's a sense of expression, you know. It's a, because I feel like you guys have a lot of knowledge within you, but you guys have to express it. You guys have to maybe set up a platform to, you know, express, like a YouTube channel, for example, or like set up your social media account, set up like a blog, or even work for someone who has a blog as a freelancer, as, yeah, like as a journalist. I see you guys really can find your side hustle that will help to generate even more income within your life. Okay, and okay. Now this is spirit calling you out. This is not me. But spirit is, maybe you guys been watching quite a few tarot card readings, or maybe you guys have been like seeking answers externally. You know, like maybe you guys been like going to a few tarot readers, or like having a few of the readings being done for you, to see what your love life look like, or to see when you can manifest this person in. But I see Spirit encouraging you to swift oh my gosh, to switch your focus. Like, it is now time to switch your focus from the external, from trying to manifest, into your inner self. Because like from the beginning of this reading, Spirit has been emphasizing your self journey, your self love, of yourself traveling and exploring. So, and the Nine of Stars is also about yourself. The fact that we have Nine of Stars like twice. So this is Nine of Pentacles. This is Nine of Pentacles upright. I feel like for you guys, you have to tap into your own inner power. I know that's really hard to hear sometimes, you know, like, oh, we always have to like heal ourselves before we can like attract the one. But that is so true. Pile number 2. With the Nine of Stars energy, you're being encouraged to feel financially abundant, to feel that you are already abundant, to feel, even if you're not physically abundant, like leaning into the feeling, leaning into the vibration where you're already abundant, you already have so much within you. Like, it could be your job, it could be your friend group. Like, surround yourself with the support system that you have. You know, always remind yourself you've got everyone supporting you. Your spirit guides, your angels, your family, your friends, your loved ones, even your pets. Yeah, like everyone loves you. And you have got such a strong support system where you guys, like, your spirit wants you to like shift the focus into yourself. Instead of trying to ask for advice, or like trying to manifest your soulmate in, because you've already done the work. Like, you have already put out your vibration into the universe that you want to attract your soulmate, and it will come. But at the same time, you want to work on your vibration so that you are a match to your soulmate when they come in. So yeah, definitely it's about embracing who you are. It's about exploring what opportunities are lying around you, whether it is cooperating with others, whether it is working on as a freelancer for somebody. I do see there will be opportunities being presented around you. So lean into those opportunities and fulfill yourself. Okay? And yeah, try your best to heal. Pile number 2. I know you guys can do it. You guys are already on this journey of healing. Already on this journey of like, you know, moving towards calmer waters. And again, this is like a movement card. So you guys, like, if traveling might really be beneficial for you guys. Like leaving your town for, you know, just for a weekend perhaps, or like, you know, go away for a few days, you know. Like, traveling is really being highlighted here for you by your spiritual team. So I do feel like you guys are going to gain a lot of wisdom and gain a lot of clarity when you travel, when you leave things behind, when you surrender maybe your memories, maybe your thoughts, and also surrendering the thought that you have to do the job to like actively manifest this person. Okay, and I see, yeah, the focus right now is on yourself, self-love, loving yourself. Okay, I know it is hard to hear pile number 2, but trust me, you guys are going to be in much better place in the future, and you guys will have so much fun. Like, after you see the world, after you start traveling again, like right now you don't see what is around you, you don't see there are actually hidden blessings around you because of something that didn't work, or because of, you know, having this free time to yourself. It actually serves as, you know, a mirror. It actually serves as a very valuable time for you to look at yourself and to really work on something that you feel passionate about, and to really work on networking as well. I see you guys networking and expressing yourself. So again, don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Okay, yeah, also the Knight of Crystals, yeah. Don't be afraid when things aren't moving. Or like, yeah. Don't be disillusioned about the physical, the 3D world where things don't seem to be, you know, like progressing, but you are. Like every single day, there are new thoughts and new energies coming into our life. And like those thoughts and energies will generate a different timeline for you, will generate a different future for you. So make most out of your thoughts, you know, of the energy, and lean into the thoughts, lean into allowing yourself to step outside of your comfort zone, first of all, and express yourself and express your thoughts. And I feel like there will be a lot of people seeing your worth and wanting to help uplift you, and also wanting to work with you. Yeah, because you have so much to offer, and because sometimes you offer such a fresh perspective, where a lot of companies, or like, yeah, a lot of businesses like actually haven't thought about like creating a certain product, or like having a certain like service. And I feel like you guys are going to be able to offer something fresh and something new to this company that you may be working for, or even like someone else that you're going to be working with, and you guys are going to like start something brand new for yourself. And once you become financially stable, or like once you're able to start traveling, start, you know, the adventure mode, I feel like things will start unfolding for you. Like once you're able to see the world, once you're able to like, yeah, broaden your horizon, I feel like things will naturally unfold for you. You don't have to work so hard to ask, like, you know, is this going to happen? Like, is this person going to come into my life? Like, your love life, we already had a sneak peek. It's going to be so amazing and full of adventures. But I feel like you have to lean into that energy first. Okay, loving your reading, pile 2. I'm sending you all my love. This is not an easy journey, and I really feel for you. So yeah, don't be afraid to ask your guides and spiritual team to send you help, to send you synchronicities and signals, signs and synchronicities. I feel like they're definitely going to be around you a lot, you know, aiding you and assisting you on this journey forward. So let's get into our final part, which is your messages from your soulmate. For pile number 2, final messages in regards to their love life. Pile number 2, Spirit, final messages in regards to their love life. I love this. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Oh my god. See, like that's another like notion of traveling. Like ocean. I really feel like you guys are going to meet this person, or like at least have an epiphany when you guys travel. And with the ocean, like, I don't know, it might be traveling to another country, or just, I don't know, traveling to different cities but by water. Anything else, Spirit, for... Oh, okay, let's do that. We have balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Yeah, I do see there'll be a lot of challenges when it comes to the relationship, but you guys are always going to balance it out. And the fact that you guys are actually learning to have self-respect and also learning to express yourself and learning to love yourself, this is going to serve you in your future relationship, because yeah, you really don't want to get into a relationship when you're not sure of yourself. And I feel like your person is also working on themselves as well. So yes, this is going to be a very balanced relationship between you two. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for the new opportunities and possibilities for your life. I love that. Yeah, I feel like you guys right now may have a lot of negative or unwanted thoughts, and it is very normal. But your person is encouraging you to let it out, let it dissolve into the light, and meditate. And your person is going to be there for you, taking care of your thoughts, taking care of your worries. And by getting rid of your negative thoughts, you're going to create room for these new opportunities, new adventure to unfold, to come into your life. So definitely surrender your negative thoughts and surrender to the divine. You know, start meditating if you haven't done it before. It is just about letting go of your thoughts. And I feel like that's going to really help in your journey, finding yourself again and learning to express yourself again. And yeah, and having this love life of your dreams. So yes, thank you so much for being here, pal number 2. I'd like to thank your guides and angels for being here as well. And your likes and subscribes mean the absolute world to me. I'm sending you all my love and light. Keep rocking the world like a star. I believe in you. So until next time, I hope you take good care of yourself and always trust that your guides and your person is supporting you forever and always. Okay, ciao! Hey there, Pal 3. If you chose the card Express Your Love and the Lapis Lazuli, this is going to be your reading. All about what does your love life look like. Yeah, so first of all, we're just going to get some energies in regards to your love life. Okay, so energies for my pile number 3 in regards to the love life. What would you like to tell me about pile number 3's love life, spirit? Okay, wow. So we have the green and also the indigo spectrum. A very beautiful energies joining together. We've got your heart chakra energy, and we've also got your third eye chakra energy. So just getting a lot of very intuitive. And also, I feel like your love life or your connection is going to be guided by your heart, but also your intuition. It feels like your soul intuitively knows your person, or like if you guys are single, you will know this person when they come in. If you're already with your partner, then like you know it's like you already know this person. This person is definitely your soulmate, and it's definitely very close to your heart space, because you've got this really familiar soul energy, and you guys vibrate together like in a very close proximity. When you guys are together, it feels like unconditional love. It feels like genuine. It feels like you guys are meant for each other. It feels like so much warmth and so much like homey energy. It's like this is your person, this is your yeah, this is the one, basically. And it's definitely a lot of homey energy. I'm getting like you guys sitting like on the couch at home and just like leaning to each other, like touching each other's hands, and yeah, listen to each other, and yeah, silence your mind and pay attention. Yeah, it's like your heart knows the way. It's like your heart and your intuition like guide you towards each other. And when you guys are together, there's no such thing as like ego mind, or like you don't really operate from the ego perspective. It's all about listening to your heart. It's all about your soul genuinely recognize this person. It's really beautiful energy, pile number 3. Yeah, let's see if there's any other messages that wants to come through. Yeah, on your senses, because humans have 5 senses, right? Like when we are awake, We have our eyesight, we have our smell, sense of smell, we have our sense of taste, we have hearing, and we have touching. So it is only when we silence parts of our senses, let's say for example you close your eyes, you stop the senses from coming visually, and you also stop the senses from coming through your ears, no smell. That's when you can really tap into your intuition. That's when you can really listen to your heart, when you can shut off your other human senses. That's when you can really tap into your like sixth sense. That's what we call them, like your sixth sense, which is your intuition, you know, which is like your heart is calling out to your soulmate. Because your hearts like recognize each other on the spiritual level. We also have peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. Yeah, like you guys are just being of love. Like you guys really enjoy the sense of having someone to love, and also being loved, also the recipient of love. And you guys enjoy the sense of peace. You guys enjoy the sense of like easygoing. You guys are not going to, like, even if you have disagreements, I feel like you guys are peacemaker. Like you guys really would prefer to talk it out, and you guys would prefer to, you know, not getting personal, not really, you know, not gonna be aggressive, not going to try to attack each other, but really genuinely try to work things out from your heart space, from, because you guys love each other unconditionally, and when you love each other and coming from that unconditional space, you wouldn't allow anything else to ruin it. So I see you guys having a relationship that is so easy, and so yes, spiritual partnership. What would you say about your intuition, right? Like your intuition and your heart guides you towards your partner, and this is like a very beautiful union. Like this is a very perfect kind of love life, because you guys recognize each other's souls and heart. And you know, humans, we still have to go through our day-to-day lives. Like there's no perfect life, so to speak, on this planet, but we all you know, try our best to make things work, to make amendments, to compromise, or to really achieve things. So I see you guys working really hard together because you both have the same goal. You guys come from the same like soul family. You guys come from the same place. And because of that, you guys really understand each other really well. You guys listen to each other. You guys are going to pay attention to each other. It's not like a person is speaking and the other's not listening, or like the other person wants to walk away. Like both of you want to make things work, and that's very beautiful. Like even when problems arise, I feel like you guys will try your best to solve the problem, and also take steps to reflect on what wasn't working, or like what was causing that sort of conflict or clash in between, you know, like your perspectives. It is perfectly normal to have different kinds of perspectives, because we're all humans, and we come from different places. We have different experiences, and we all have like different experiences. We all have different like childhood traumas, or like yeah, just different wired brain, I suppose. So, coming from different places, if we were being presented by the same scenario, by the same option, like we can still react differently of the same thing, of the same scenario. So that is what makes us individual, and unique. Like that's why we have our own individuality. And that's what makes both of you really special, because you come from different places. Like you have different experiences in 3D in the human life. That is why it's so imperative to like talk things through, and really allow each other to understand where you're coming from and why you are behaving certain way, or why you're being triggered by certain things. Because if you don't speak about what things trigger you, like say for example, if you come home and you're very tired, and then your partner is like also very tired, but you don't know what they've gone through. You may think that, oh, this person's been lying on the couch all day while I was, working my butt off like outside in my office. And then the other person lying on the couch be like, oh, I've cooked dinner, I've done so much cleaning, and I've also like, organized the house and like invited, people over, or like taking care of the family. It's like two people coming from a different perspective. But we don't know what each other is going through. That is why it is so easy to have those clashes and like conflicts and fights, because we don't know what each other is going through. We only know that we have done our best. We only know our side of the story. So for you guys, I feel like you guys really take the time to listen from another person's perspective. You guys would listen what they have gone through, if they are working really hard in the office, if they're working really hard with the kids, with their family. You guys really respect each other, and you guys can come from a place of like understanding, and you guys are willing to talk things out and really understand each other and not causing a scene. I think that's very important. Like when you're in a relationship, you would try your very best to like put yourself in the other person's shoe, right? You would try to like understand where they're coming from, not just from your point of view. Like otherwise it would be like a relationship with yourself, not from the other person. So yeah, I'm getting this sense of like debilitated discomfort. There might be some sort of minor arguments, or like as I said before, there might be clashes from different perspective, but it's very normal. It's part of being human. It is up to us to really talk it out, up to us to communicate, to understand. But I feel like because you guys love each other so much, and because you guys really enjoy having a peace environment at home, I don't think you're going to escalate any sort of problem. I think you guys are going to work really hard together. But we do have hostility. Very interesting. Now, with the hostility, it sometimes is not that literal, but I do see sometimes people can be stuck on their ego mind. So just look at the back of the deck as well, all tied up. Yeah, sometimes we're even being tied up by our thoughts, by our limiting thoughts, and we may think the other person as being hostile when we actually don't know what they're going through, when we actually we could misinterpret people very easily. And we may perceive the other person as being hostile because the person might be impatient, or you may be impatient. After a long day of work, you might be exhausted, and this person comes home and like not smiling, and you feel like they're being hostile, but in the end they're just probably feeling very exhausted. So it is up to us to perceive what the other person is feeling, but the main focus for you guys is, I feel like, about listening to each other and also paying attention to what their body language is saying, and also learn to find the cues, learn to go ahead and express your love, and also express, if you're feeling neglected or insecure, if just there are certain feelings that we humans don't like to communicate, whether we're feeling lonely, maybe we're feeling vulnerable even. And sometimes our mind or our ego mind wouldn't allow us to step forward to voice our opinions or like voice what we feel because of, I don't know, we don't want to be judged, or we don't want to be looked down upon. And I feel like for you guys, especially in this love life, it's very important to listen, to be the active listener to your partner, because like I feel like both of you has a very strong heart space, and both of you recognize each other. But sometimes human life sucks, and human life can trigger different types of emotion within us. And being human, even if it's a spiritual partnership, like we're still being human here. We will still have to go through human relationships and human behavior and emotions. We're not saints. So it is all natural to have fights and have disagreements. So I feel like it's very important for you to like, how do you work out the differences between you two? How do you transform this discomfort? How do you allow yourself to not to get overwhelmed, or like not to get frustrated when something's not working your way, when something's not working out in your love life, And also, embracing the yin energy. It's all about the femininity, and it's also about being open to receive, and also being open about your emotions, being open about how you're feeling, being able to recognize your feeling, because sometimes we don't even know what we're feeling. We might feel that we are unhappy, we're upset about the other person, but we don't know why we're feeling this way. We don't know what is triggering it. Like, are you feeling neglected? Are you feeling not being appreciated? Or are you feeling frustrated or agitated, or just disappointed? Like, are you able to articulate what you're feeling to the other person, so that the other person can listen and can also express their feelings and thoughts, and next time they won't be doing the same again? It is all about that communication and articulating your emotions, and articulating what you're feeling and what causes you to feel that way, so that it won't happen again, and it would not escalate to another level. Because sometimes humans, we're not so good at voicing our own opinions or emotions, and we would just, you know, allow our emotions to pile up. We would just maybe suppress all our emotions and thinking that, okay, I have suppressed this emotion, it's gone, and you force yourself to like put up a brave smile, but deep down you're still feeling frustrated or angry or upset about it, but you're forcing yourself to like forget about it, but you cannot, because the emotion is still there. You're just like burying it down, and you know, it will certainly starts piling up, and up to a point where you'll have no choice but to let it out and like explode this outburst of emotions. And then your partner be like, I didn't know you were feeling this way like all these years or like all this time. So it's very important for you guys to really work through the emotions, not alone but together, because you guys are, you know, having this relationship together, and this is such a beautiful spiritual partnership. But there are just like niggles, or like there are just certain feelings that may be bothering you, that sort of, yeah, discomfort, that sort of not feeling right. But if you don't voice it and allow it to pile up and accumulate, then it would snowball. It will definitely snowball into something much bigger. So here we go. What else do we have, Spirit? So we have flowers. Be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours. Yeah, that's very beautiful. And also we have the sun. Again, we've got flowers. Open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. Yeah. You know, guys, like sun and the flower. It's like the sun needs the flower. No, I was gonna say flowers. The flower needs the sun to survive, but the sun doesn't need the flower. Yeah, that's a very interesting dynamic. What that means is maybe try to work out the balance in your relationship. You wouldn't want to be solely dependent upon your partner. You have to recognize that you're also dependent upon yourself. You know, like even when your partner's not there, you're able to self-sustain, so that you don't feel that maybe insecurities or like self-doubt, or you know, like we tend to overthink things a lot, especially when we are putting our partner on a pedestal. Like no one should be on the pedestal, like only you. So I do feel like if you have been putting your partner on a pedestal, then you probably want to like reevaluate your situation. If you are in a partnership, 3. And if you're still single, I feel like you need to work out your priorities. Like never put anyone on a pedestal. I can't talk. Never put anyone on a pedestal except yourself. But I just see like the flowers. Try to open your heart to the sun, to the radiance of life. And I see you guys facing the same direction as well. Like you guys are growing together, you know, through this may not be the perfect relationship ever, but well, no relationship's perfect. Like, there's always ups and downs in every single relationship, but I do feel like you guys are willing to grow and willing to learn from each other. You guys are willing to work through like the challenges together and work through your insecurities, because I do feel like you guys need to be more vulnerable and need to be more open about your emotions. Yeah, again, open your heart. By opening your heart, you'd be able to let those emotions out, and your partner will be able to recognize your feelings. And we've got sunflower here as well. Like, is sunflower very beneficial, very significant for you guys? Sunflower. I mean, you guys, it's a very positive connection, but yeah, I do feel like sometimes sunflowers is always facing the sun. Like, they're always facing the sun. So maybe you guys are constantly trying to look at the brightest side, even, you know, when you guys are having arguments. I feel like you guys are constantly trying to push any sort of negativity to the side, or even like ignoring the negativity within the situation. You guys are constantly, you know, looking at the bright side of things and being positive and optimistic and happy. This is such a beautiful quality, pile number 3. But then at the same time, you wouldn't want to ignore any sort of like, what do you call it? Like any sort of situation that requires your attention. Like, you wouldn't want to ignore if you have different perspectives, or like if there are certain things that you guys are disagreeing on. Like, you wouldn't want to ignore that. You still want to focus on problem solving. It's all about solving the problem together. Let's sit down and we will work through the issues, you know. If you're constantly looking at the sun, constantly being like the home, what do you call it, the peacemaker of the family, you're constantly just like listening, being very passive, being like, okay, whatever you say, like you're gonna, you know, conform to your partner and ignore any sort of arguments. Things are going to escalate. Like, you know, these feelings, they are still there. You are just suppressing it. So I do feel like the theme, I guess, of this love life of yours, of this situation, Power 3, would be about working through these emotions, working through the differences between your perspectives. Yeah, which is very, very important. Maybe one of you want to have kids, or the other person doesn't want to have kids. Like, this is just an example, by the way. You can be dealing with like different kind of things, but let's just say if one of you wants to have kids and the other person doesn't, I feel like you guys just have to work through the issues. You can't just listen to your partner all the time, be like, okay, so I don't have kids, that's fine, but deep down you're not fine. You know, like, you have to acknowledge, if you want to have kids, you have to speak your truth. You know, you have to tell your partner that you really want to have kids, and why would you like to be a mother, why why is this so important to you? And I feel like your partner will acknowledge it, you know. Whether you come to a conclusion or not, you know, it's up to you guys. But I feel like at the very least, you have to voice your opinion. You have to make yourself heard. Listening is very important, but also speaking, also voicing yourself. Okay, and not to be a pushover or not to like conform to your partner all the time. You have to stand your ground. When something is very important to you, you have to stand your ground. You can't just, you know, allow people to make all the decisions for you. If a certain, you know, subject is very important for you, like you have to tell the other person. You have to let them know that this is very important for me, and I hope you understand. You know, this is where I'm coming from. Yeah, this is not just about expressing your love. This is about expressing yourself and being an effective communicator, and also being a beautiful listener. But yeah, I see you guys. This relationship is going to be very harmonious. It is just some sort of things you guys may have to work through in the future, but your spiritual team is preparing you right now. Should any of this situation arise, you know you'll be prepared for it. You know you'll be prepared to voice yourself, to speak the truth, to not to conform, you know, to have that sort of communication and sit down and talk about things, which is very important. Power number 3. All right, so let's see. Is there anything else? D may be significant. I'm just looking at the letter D. Directions. Discomfort. Yeah, like you guys may want different directions as well when it comes to your home life. Or you guys may be going into different directions in life. One of you may be like, okay, let's go with another example. Yeah, one of you may want to be focused on the career, and one of you might want to focus on starting a family. And again, that's 2 different directions, right? You guys want to go down with different pathways, and this is going to really test your skills and really test your communication skills and how you're going to, you know, work out this situation. Because I do feel like while this partnership is certainly very spiritual, you guys are very drawn to each other and you both love each other unconditionally, but we still have our ego mind, which will ultimately leads us to different pathways, or like there's different things that we want, you know, as a human. And that's the beauty of being human. We're constantly desiring things, you know. If we stop desiring, then we wouldn't be human anymore. So yeah, it's great to have desires. You have to communicate what your desires are and how you can fulfill each other, because you have to respect your partner as well. You have to respect where they're coming from. they may really want to be focusing on their career goal, and you have to respect that of them. And at the same time, they will have to respect your decision. Pile number 3, if you decide to like have a family, if you decided to like maybe focus on the home space, or like focus on, I don't know, your children, and I feel like they will have to respect that decision of yours. So yes, I guess that's the beauty of you guys. Yeah, and that's why we have 2 different energies here as well, like with the third eye, and it's almost like a third chakra here as well. So the heart, and yeah, the third chakra, it's almost like you have to try to work out the balance between your home space and also your career space. Okay, but right now we'll get into more details about your love life. We're going to get into tarot and look at some sort of blessings or challenges that you guys may be facing in your love life. So without further ado, what sort of blessings or challenges for pile number 3, Spirit? We have 9 of Wands. Blessings and challenges for pile number 3. Blessings and challenges, pile number 3. We have 2 of Swords. Okay, yeah, that's why we have the 2 distinct energies. 2 of Swords. Weighing the options. Okay. So, 9 of Wands, 2 of Swords, King of Wands reverse, 7 of Pentacles, and the Lovers. With the Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, with the Hierophant reverse, I do feel like it's like a tug of war. I don't know why I'm getting this like tug of war in terms of your challenges. Maybe one of you wants to have like a traditional marriage, and one of you, like, I don't know, doesn't want it, or okay, let me look into this energy here first, and then we'll get some more guidance and advice from your spiritual team. So yeah, let's not rush into any conclusion here yet. Pile number 3. This is your love life, regardless. And we are seeing that, yeah, there may be some sort of options, sort of like a crossroad in between. I feel like you guys are going to persevere, because you guys are like the peacemaker, you know? You really want the balance within your home life. You really want to, because you love your partner so much, and I see you guys being persevering and also trying your best to maintain the balance and maintain this harmonious energy in your home space. Let's see. What is the situation about with the Two of Swords? Maybe at some point you feel like you wanted to give up. Maybe you're the one who is in the crossroad, being presented by an option. Or like, you feel like it's really hard being with this person, or almost like this person sometimes may come on too strong, like your partner. And maybe they haven't been actively listening to you. Maybe they're not a very good listener. That's why you're standing in this crossroad thinking, maybe there's a better place where you can be. But then we have the Lovers here. I feel like you guys will work things through. It just takes a lot of hard work to wait to harvest, and for this person to see the value of, you know, this relationship, for this person to become an active listener also. I feel like they are going to see the work you've been putting in to this relationship. I do see you guys putting in more work than this person does, because you guys are such active listeners. You guys are very empathic. You guys really want to make the relationships work, and I see you guys like really putting in a lot of effort, but sometimes it may wear you out. And I feel like this person might not see it. But then I feel like they will ultimately recognize the effort that you may have been putting in, the hard work, and also how well you've been, you know, managing the home life, or maybe you've been managing finances as well. Maybe you've been managing a lot of things and like, you know, juggling between all the roles, like you know, becoming a mother, being a supportive partner, also being like a businessman, businesswoman. You've been, you know, investing, you've been doing a lot of things. And this person hasn't been really engaging, or hasn't been putting in as much work as you did. And I feel like they're going to realize, once you're in this crossroad thinking about leaving the situation, or even thinking about taking a break, yes, and you're going to let this person know as well if you're thinking of either taking a break, or if you're thinking of other options, other opportunities. Yeah, but whichever option you're gonna choose, I feel like you guys are divine lovers. Like, you guys are spiritual lovers. There's something very deep about you guys, but it's going to take a long while for this person to actually like awakened, or like realize that, you know, you've been there all along, but they haven't realized your worth. They haven't realized the work that you may have put in. They haven't, because they're so, like, their head is basically buried in their career, or like maybe they've spent too much time on themselves. they may have spent too much time on like financial security and, you know, managing that financial abundance and working and hanging out with friends, hustling, bustling. Maybe they really haven't spent that much time with you, and it's going to like almost lose you to realize your value that you may have been putting into this relationship. And but then I see you guys really fitting in nicely, and you guys really balance each other out. I do feel like things will change with you guys. But let me get some more messages. I don't want to jump into conclusions here. Can you give me some advice, please, Spirit? I wonder if this is for you. No, it's not. Okay. No, let's keep going. Advice, please, for Black Power number 3. Advice for Power number 3, Spirit. What advice do you have for them? Two of Cups reverse. 10 of Wands, yeah. You might be very exhausted. Yeah, it's almost like, Advice for the Power number 3, the Star, and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, it is about taking care of yourself first. Queen of Wands also reversed at the back. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so advice from Spirit for Power number 3. Yeah, I see. It's kind of straightforward. What Spirit wants you to know is that they know you've been working really hard on this relationship. Power number 3. But ultimately, relationships, right? It is about two people getting together, and I feel like both parties, they need to both, you know, contribute and both have to put in the work. And if there's only one person who's doing all the heavy lifting, then ultimately you're going to burn yourself out. Like we see from 9 of Wands coming into 10 of Wands, like I feel like you guys are almost burning out yourselves, and you guys need to rest. It's almost like Spirit is asking you to take a break. Well, I mean, if this situation has been going on for you for a while, then this is your Spirit team's message to you. But if this scenario hasn't yet happened, then I feel like that there is a lot of things that you have to get prepared for, not to let yourself carrying all the weights and all the burden. And you really have to communicate to this person where both parties, we have to both, you know, contribute equally, right? If not, then one person is ultimately going to wear out and burn out. So ultimately, I feel like Spirit is asking you to choose yourself. Always. Queen of Cups. Choose yourself and choose your peace. You know, you have so much peace within you. And with the star energy reverse as well, I feel like you need to pour back into yourself. See, like you've been pouring so much into this connection. You've been pouring too much into this connection, and I feel like right now it's about pouring back into yourself, and really nourishing your Queen of Cups. Okay, and once you're in that place, your lovers will come. Either this person will recognize their fault, or like they will change the way of treating you or treating this relationship, or you guys are going to manifest a real lover, someone who will reciprocate, someone who will see your true value and really cherish you. But I do feel like there's this energy of you've been carrying too much weight so far, and the other person's not putting in any work, and you really need to like pour back into yourself. Relationships are going to work if two people are willing, to work unconditionally. Like maybe this person initially wanted to put in the work, but maybe they have slacked off like during the journey, or maybe they haven't been carrying the weight or pulling the weight. They have been, taking you for granted, or just not really appreciating the efforts that you've been putting in. So I do feel like when this situation happens to you, Power 3, like you know what to do. Like your spiritual team is literally preparing you should this scenario arise. Like, should this situation arise, always choose yourself. And then you will manifest the lovers that you wanted. If you keep pouring the situation, I feel like this person is only gonna get worse and worse. And you guys are going to burn out. You guys are going to be so exhausted. And you guys are going to wish you've done this sooner. Wish you have make this decision sooner. To really preserve your energy, because your energy is very valuable. It's okay to pour into a situation where the other person reciprocates, where the other person also puts in the work, right? It's all about balancing, but right here, this is the main focus, yourself. And with the lotus, it's about finding that inner peace. See how peaceful this river is. There's no ripples, there's no waves. It's just nice and peaceful. And I feel like you need to find that peace again. When you embrace your own inner peace, when you're totally in control of your emotions, when you don't have to put in all the work constantly, when you don't have to pour in so much emotionally, that is when you can manifest the true divine love, or get this relationship going, Okay, I see. Yeah, this is actually quite straightforward. So, okay, let's get into your final messages from your spiritual team and see if there's anything else your spirit guides wants you to know. Wow. Twin flames, your passion ignites. Okay, so for some of you, this could be a twin flame relationship. It sort of feels like a twin flame because There's always like a chaser and a runner in twin flame and in twin flame journeys, right? In this case, I feel like you are chasing this person, and this person seems to keep running away from you or just not pulling the weight. And when you choose to stop chasing, and when you choose to, you know, preserve your own energy, this person will realize that, oh, actually I need to do the work. Actually, I need to be the chaser now. You know? I dropped another card. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Oh my god. Didn't we were saying the choice. This is the choice you're making. When it comes to choosing, there's no right or wrong. Even if you choose to walk away, or even if you choose to stay, whichever choice you want to make, there's no right or wrong answer. Your spirit team is saying it is only going to expand your understanding. And you know your lovers is going to be waiting for you. Like, this is your energy. There's no escape from your lovers. But you just need to choose yourself in order for this love to manifest. Wow. Wonderful. Okay. I'm seeing it now. Okay. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. Yeah. Well, your spiritual team is definitely asking you to stop pushing yourself so hard, especially in a situation where you feel like you have to do all the work. Sometimes you just need to let it go and, let go of the burden, go with the flow of life, and see where that takes you, and choose to be stable and choose to be at peace. Your own inner peace is the most important. Pearl number 3. Wow. All right, thank you. I'd like to thank you and your guides for being here with me today. I hope you have enjoyed your reading, you guys. Your likes and subscribes mean the absolute world to me, and I'm sending you all my love and light. Keep rocking the world like a star, and I believe in you. Okay, until next time, take good care of yourself, and always stay strong and stay safe, and always choose yourself. Okay, take care. Ciao. Hey, Pal 4, if you chose this card, Passion, and the Carnelian Stone, this is going to be your reading. All about what does your love life look like. Alright, so I can't wait to get started for my pile number 4. Like, initially I was going to do 3 piles, but then I saw this card at the back of the deck and I'm like, shoot, Passion, I really need to get this card out as well. And I didn't really want to replace any of the cards that being flopped out, so I was like, I need to get, I need to do 4 piles just to get this card out. So yeah. So the first card, we have Light of Union, Archangel Lumiel. That's so sweet, Pal 4. I just see you guys, this love life being a very fun, very light-hearted sort of interaction. And yeah, Light of Union. I do feel like you guys have to go through quite a bit to meet each other. We have the card Caution. keep your guard up, but I'm seeing this card as a signifier to almost like temptations. You guys might be tempting each other, or like it's almost like the devil's fruit. It's like you guys are tempting each other. You guys are like wanting to be very flirty also, maybe. You guys may like be very flirty. You guys might be a bit suggestive. You know what I mean? Against each other. And but I see, yeah, there's a lot of like lightheartedness. There's a lot of fun, bantering, a lot of jokes, a lot of humor, and we have parenting. Wow, one of you could feel like the parent here. It's like, while the other one behaves like a child, like a kid. Not getting any intuitive hits right now, which is very bizarre. I feel like, are you guys maybe into like spiritual practice, or you guys may even own like a spiritual practice, or looking to own a spiritual practice? I don't know. I see like you guys maybe teaching yoga, or like teaching meditation. Yeah, I don't know. I see this parenting card as almost like teaching, tutoring. You guys could be spreading the word also about like spirituality. You guys may be teaching your kids about spirituality. Yeah, and we have Saturn with structure. So yeah, I do see like you guys as teachers, or like, yeah, spiritual teachers. Wow. Structure. Also Capricorn energy. So definitely like you guys know how to have fun, but at the same time I feel like you guys are eager to teach the world about the wisdom that you may have acquired. Yeah, the thinking man, the wisdom. And you guys are deep thinkers, almost like philosophers, I'm getting. Wow. Thinking outside of the box. Philosophers, you guys are both very deep, I want to say. This love life is going to be really deep, and I do really feel like you guys are going to have fun, but at the same time you guys are not scared of, you know, talking about the taboo stuff, you know, like sex, or like life and death, that kind of thing. Like, I feel like you guys are both very open to talking about the taboo stuff, the spiritual stuff, the life and death stuff, and very philosophical, very spiritual, and you guys are both also very grounded. Wow. This is such a deep sort of relationship in your love life, that you guys are poised and still having fun, you know, like you guys are still having fun because you realize that life is ultimately, I wouldn't say a game, yeah, a simulation. Life is a journey, you know, and it allows our soul to develop and grow and evolve. So I feel like you guys are very deep, but at the same time, you guys don't take life too seriously. You know, like people, there are lots of people out there who takes life way too seriously, and I feel like we're meant to be here to have fun. You know, while at the same time, fun as in you don't hurt other people, right? You want to have fun in your what am I trying to say? You want to have fun not in the expense of others. You want to have fun like within your proximity. I don't know why it's so hard to say. And we have unity. Wow, we have union and we have unity. Jeez. And 3 and 4 is the Empress and the Emperor. I feel like taking the back of the deck too. I don't know why. Since we have space, let's do it. But yeah, a time of divine understanding, renewal, peace, and hope. You radiate and attract great love. And we have the Moon card. Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. Woo! I just feel like if you guys are still single, you're going to be blown away by this person. Or like by this relationship. Because it's like a roller coaster ride, but in a good way. You guys are going to have such deep conversations, but at the same time, you guys really resonate with each other. You know, and you guys can talk about very deep stuff. At the same time, you guys wouldn't take things too seriously. You guys are still able to like maintain sanity and not be carried away by like the voices of this world or like the things that are happening like in this world. You guys are going to be very protective of your energy. And also at the moon here, I feel like you guys are going to like talk all night about everything. There's this sense of you guys are like just best friends, but also best buddies, best soulmate, best, I don't know, best companions for each other, because you guys are open to so many different topics and open to like different aspects of life. And yeah, you guys are going to talk about your past, your future, talk about what you've been through, talk about your parents, your home life, talk about like deeper things, also talk about like jokes and lighter things. It's like, yeah, you guys are going to have so much fun and just love spending time together because your minds are so alike. Like, I feel like both of you are very spiritually awakened, or at least very spiritually evolved, because you guys, at least you guys know like law of attraction and like the secrets of life, and also death is not the end of it. You know, like you guys are not afraid to talk about death and talk about, you know, deeper things. And that's really beautiful. And yet at the same time, I feel like both of you are very fascinated by the universe around us, about how things work, about like, I don't know, astrology, or maybe like how life evolves and how things work. You guys may be very into like science as well, or just likes to explore and likes to find the meaning behind all sorts of things. You know, even in spirituality, there's always like an energetic meaning behind things, you know, like why do we attract certain kinds of people into our life? There's always a meaning behind it. It's because of our own vibration. So I do feel like you guys are just going to have so much fun spending time together, and you guys will literally forget about sleep when you guys are together. Like, this is so cool. It reminds me of like, I don't know, sleepovers. Like you guys are just, you know, going to like be in your pajamas and like talk all night, and then at the end you're like, oh shit, it's already like 4 a.m. or like 5 a.m. and we have work tomorrow, but we're still talking, and like I don't feel sleepy yet, you know. And I get all these jitters talking about it. So I feel very excited for you guys if you haven't met this person yet. And if you already have, like, congratulations. This is such a beautiful connection. Yeah. Just because you guys are very open and you've got like all the heart chakras, you've got, yeah, very open, very intuitive. And yeah, you guys are like long lost friends, or like you guys have spent, I feel like you guys have spent a lot of incarnations together, or at least you guys have been soulmates. You guys been soulmates. I mean, you guys always been soulmates, but you guys may have been like always been romantic partners when you're incarnated. That's why you'll feel very like drawn to this person, and like you guys would just talk endlessly, like non-stop for the whole freaking night. Is there anything else? No, so far I think we need to, let's move on into the tarot, because we still have a lot of things we want to get into. So with my pile number 4, can you tell me about the blessings and challenges for my pile number 4? Alright, Spirit, tell me about pile number 4. Interesting. We have High Priestess reverse, Queen of Wands upright, Six of Swords reverse, Two of Pentacles upright, Three of Swords. Interesting. Okay. And we have Strength at the back of the deck. Now, the High Priestess. I do feel like you guys may have that excuse me, you guys have never been disconnected before. Like, I don't know, usually with the High Priestess reverse, it's about disconnect. But I don't feel like you guys have that disconnection between you two. Like, yeah, in fact, I feel like you slowly learn to use your gifts and use your intuition. Oh, right. Okay. Okay, I think I get it. I mean, there may be a disconnect due to the passion between you guys. So like, no matter how deep this connection is, like, we're still humans and we're governed by our human body. And the fact that you guys are both very passionate, you guys are both very like fiery, you guys may spend a lot of time, I suppose, being intimate and like being physically intimate is what I'm what I'm getting. And there's nothing wrong with it, you know, like, we all have to, you know, be physical, intimate, and in order to give birth, you know, to new life, in order to, like, allow humanity to, like, proliferate. So there's nothing wrong with that. Like, and also you have to use your sacral chakra. That's where the creation comes from. That's where you give birth to new life. But I feel like too much of that would create some sort of disconnect between you and your spiritual team. Yeah, the fact that you guys may both be a little bit too passionate when it comes to physical intimacy, or when it comes to, yeah, because I feel like both of you it just clicks instantly, you know, with the passion, with the fiery energy as well, and the intense spark between you two. So yeah, I do feel like there could be some sort of too much of that going on in bed. And unable to move on. It's like, yeah, don't focus too much on the physical stuff. I feel like there's so much more to this connection between you two. Of course, there's a lot of passion and fire, but if you solely focus is the sacral chakra, or like if your sole focus is just that physical intimacy, or like the relationship itself, like, you missed the whole point of having an intimate partner. You know, it is about growing. It is about bringing out our best self. You know, it is about, well, obviously having somebody to share our feelings and thoughts and our life with. Yeah, but it's also more about, like, yeah, sharing our feelings, sharing our experiences and ideas. That's why you guys, you know, would spend a lot of time, like, you know, talking about things. And okay, interesting. And what about this card here? You've got some choices. I don't want to jump into conclusions, but I do feel like maybe one of you is going to have too much on your plate. Let's get some advice. Let's just get some advice from Spirit, can we? Advice for my card number 4, please. We have Flower of Life. This is an extra card from this deck. Yeah, it talks about looking at the big picture as well, and we're all like interconnected. Yeah, it does pull your attention back into like the universe as a whole. Yeah, right. I see you guys may be too focused on your partner. We have Death reverse. We have Justice reverse. Interesting. Libra. Four of Cups and a Wheel of Fortune. Okay. 7 of Cups back of the deck. Right. I think I get it now. Like, for some of you guys, I feel like you've never been this passionate before in a relationship. And the fact that this person comes in like a storm, it's like taking away a piece of your heart. It's literally like, is this person, I want to say it's a bad influence, but at the same time, I feel like you're a bit overwhelmed by the fact that this person is so passionate, and also like everything you have asked for, and it just makes you want to stay in the same place with them. You know, it's like you found your dream guy or girl. It's like once you have hit your target, or once you have hit your goal, you would no longer want to move forward, because you feel like, okay, I've won the lottery of my life, or like I already have everything that I ever wanted or ever needed. And I feel like you guys just stop growing, or you guys just stop progressing, and that's actually very damaging to your soul. Because like after you have met this person, if you haven't met this person yet, your sole focus will only be on this person, right? And it is because of that, I feel like you may stop growing or progressing. And it seems like you're going to get hurt regardless, because it seems like, yeah, you're too focused on this butterflies in the stomach, or on this euphoric feeling. It's almost like you're addicted, you know. It's like you're addicted to this person. That's why it is damaging to you, and that's why spirits are saying Look at the bigger perspective. The flower of life is like the world card, but bigger than the world. The flower of life is like all the creations that the creator has created. Like, it's bigger than life itself. And yeah, your spirit guides wants you to know that there is so much more outside of just having this union, this romantic partner. And if your sole focus is on this romantic partner, on this love life, you'll be missing a lot of opportunities in your life. You won't be able to grow and transform. In fact, like, all these cards are being reversed. It seems like you're going to stop growing, you're going to stop receiving things, and you're going to like even take a few steps back because you're going to ignore all those offers. You're not even like looking at life itself. And Spirit is encouraging to look at the deeper meanings. You know, like, remember when you first met this person, it feels like there's so much you can talk about, right? And you have to continue to grow and learn in order for your knowledge to develop, to grow, and you can talk about a lot more things. You know, if you're gonna let yourself stop there, then sooner or later you'll run out of things to talk about. You're going to run out of things that you may resonate with each other. Yeah, and I feel like definitely Wheel of Fortune, divine timing. And I feel like you're destined for so much more that you're capable of. But you won't be able to receive those blessings if your sole focus is on this person. Wow. Okay. That's like a wake-up call. My pile number 4. Let's see, what else do I want to say? Yeah. Like, think about the person you were before you've met this person. If you've met this person. If you haven't, like, don't get overwhelmed by this person coming into your life. Like, always make sure you are you, like, you are whole, and you've got your own individual personality, and Spirit wants you to like embrace it, and don't forget it. Don't forget how special you are, and don't forget what you want to achieve, what you want to do, and keep focusing on your life's path. You don't want to ignore your destiny, or you don't want to go off track just because this person has arrived, or like this person has come into your life. You want to keep focusing on what you're doing. Keep focusing and keep allowing yourself to evolve and grow. Like, no matter what challenges are going to come at you, like, keep learning and keep growing and keep looking at the bigger picture. Like achieving a goal is just one part of life, and you've got so many other dreams within you. And I feel like Spirit's saying, don't forget those dreams. You know, don't forget all the other things that you still want to achieve. And allow yourself to like juggle few more things, because you are capable. Like, you're the Queen of Wands and you have so much power within you. And life is more than just the relationship itself. Like, it has so much more to offer you. And if you're going to be satisfied just because of that, then the universe can't give you any more. Like, I feel like, yeah, your spirit guides are definitely saying, keep going and keep rocking the world. Keep, seriously. I feel like there's already like a few more opportunities around your corner. And you need to recognize these opportunities. You need to like not be so absorbed in your immediate surroundings, and always remember you are tapped in and tuned into your spiritual team. Like, don't forget your spiritual team's always there, and don't forget you can always call upon your intuition. Like, don't shut off your intuition because you have met this person, or like found your dream person. Power forward. There's so much more for you. And I feel like you, yeah, it would hurt you very much if you don't keep pursuing your dreams. Like, because I feel like your dream means a lot to you, first of all. And yeah, like, Spirit is just flat out saying, if you don't put in the work, don't expect to reap the rewards. Power number 4. So please keep going and put in the work, and you will be getting so much more out of the situation. Like, your love life is going to be amazing, but Spirit is urging you to keep putting in the work, and you will achieve so much more, even more than you expected. Okay, let's get into the final messages. We want to see what else Spirit wants you to know. Final messages from Spirit for my pile number 4. Alrighty, let's get into the final messages. There we go. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of, oh my god, instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. Isn't that just what I was saying? Like, Spirit is so spot on. Like, it is about spending time to focus on your dreams, because whether you have manifested this person in yet or not, I feel like there's still so much more for you to explore. Part number 4. And like, give yourself the time to achieve, what you're coming to this planet for. Because I feel like you've got such a big mission, and don't allow this person to, be your whole world, because you're creating another world, and you're going to bring so much more for us, and something that will really expand humanity, and something that's going to serve the humanity as a whole. So whatever your dream is, I just feel like, yeah, take a step back. And now is not the time to place your focus on this person, because it's already done. It's already here. It's more about raising the vibration of this planet as a whole. So, and also like nourishing yourself. Yeah, that's so important. Okay, embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Oh, that is so cute. And I do feel like you guys are meant for each other, just saying. Like, your love life is just going to be so great. That's why you'll get like addicted, I understand. But yeah, new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Again, it is about your dreams. It's not about another person, okay? Pile number 4. You're here because you've got dreams you want to achieve. And do not let another person to like lead you off track. You're going to create a new beginning for yourself and live your dreams and create your legacy, right? This is what you're here to do. Okay, wonderful. I'd like to thank your guides and yourself for being here with me today. I hope you have enjoyed your reading. Your likes and subscribes mean the absolute world to me, and I'm sending you all my love and light. Keep rocking the world like a star, guys. I believe in you. Until next time, take care of yourself. And I'm so excited about what you guys are going to achieve in the future. So keep me updated. Alright, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!